beaches. The human nature is a very contrary one. It has a mind of its own. The great apostle to the New Testament, he backs me up on this, Lord. For the apostle Paul states in Romans 7:18-21, for I know that in me, that is, in my flesh, dwelleth no good thing, for to will is present with me, but how to perform that which is good, I find it not. For the good that I would, I do not. But the evil, which I would not, that I do. Now if I do that I would not, it is no more I that do it, but sin that dwelleth in me. I find then a law that when I would do good, evil is present with me. Now he further adds in 2 Corinthians 12:10, he says this, therefore I take pleasure in infirmities, in reproaches, in necessities, in persecutions, in distresses for Christ's sake. For when I am weak, I'm weak. I'm weak in this flesh. I'm weak in my mind. But he doesn't stop there. He said, when I am weak, then am I strong. Just contrary this nature of ours is. The nature of ours, it represents the yes, the no, the right, the wrong, the bad, the good of our lives. Oh, the choices we must make. For instance, I was thinking about choices. I was thinking about public beaches versus private beaches. Yeah. Well, we have these private beaches lined up and down the island of Bermuda. They are private or privatized, which means they are off limits. Tell your neighbor they're off limits. I'm excited right there. Yeah. They're out of bounds. They have restricted access. That's right. Don't go there. I heard you. They are private. Well, here are some names of private beaches or bays that we have in Bermuda. There's Callaghan's Bay in Sanders, Witness Bay in Southampton, Little Turtle Bay in Warwick, Dove Bay in Paget, Tom Woods Bay in Pembroke, never been there before, Captain Williams Bay in Devonshire, Greville's Bay in Smiths, Surf Bay in Hamilton, and then Higgs Bay in St. George's. See? They ain't been there. You're like, oh, where they up to? I must admit that even though there are many public beaches to which I have access, I am somewhat, yes I am, I confess, I'm somewhat intrigued by private beaches. Not only am I intrigued by them, I have questions when it comes to them. Questions like, how come we can't go there and swim? What makes them so special? How much money do you have to make in order to swim in those waters? Will they ever become open to the general public? And then, how did they become private anyway? You know, water's going all over the place. You know, do they cup the water in and say, this is my water? You know, I just thought, I'm just silly old me, I just thought water just, reds came in and reds came out. But apparently, water's a property. I'm finding that in this 21st century, there are many folks who apparently like trouble. The very things that I would avoid, the very things that you would avoid, some people just begin to walk on in. So what if it's a trespass sign up there? So what if I don't own the property? So what if it doesn't belong to me or my people? I'm just going to go in because I want you. Can I tell you you're looking for trouble? It's one thing to get locked up because you've been doing good. It's one thing to be locked up because you've been trying to set somebody else free. But when you get locked up because you went somewhere you weren't supposed to, then you're going to stay locked up for a little bit. Getting your head, getting your shades, and Like we're sheds that won't see us. Me, get off that private beach. I'm getting rid of my dog shed. See, watch me teach you something. Watch me teach you something. Okay, I'm getting rid of my dog shed. So what that mean, preacher? That means that you're going to do things in the dark of night. Yeah. Huh? You think nobody sees you because it's the dark of night. But we serve God, and He is the all-seeing eye. He'll see in the daytime. He'll see in the nighttime. He'll see when you're awake. He'll see when you're asleep. God sees everything. Let me tell you where the worst fault is. In your mind. When you know that you have disappointed God. When you know that you have cut across His word. When you know that you have not lived up to a standard. That's the greatest fault. Let's deal with it. Number one, self-importance. One of the ultimate traps of Satan is to take us to a place of self-importance. This is a place where we believe that we cannot fall. A place where we think we cannot be corrected by someone else. A place where we feel that we are above every other person in existence. Personally, I like to keep myself correctable and teachable so that I never reach this place. While I strive to be the best and to do the best, I recognize that God will only get the best to me if He can get the best through me to give to somebody else. In other words, we must be always willing to change for the glory of the kingdom. If not, we will surely fall for the glory of ourselves. The Apostle Paul, he kind of screams out this warning to us from 1 Corinthians 10, 12 through 15 about self-indulgence. Wherefore, let him that thinketh he standeth take heed. You got it, lest he falls. There hath no temptation. Now see that? See, sometimes we read it too fast, Julie.
All right.